News. President Tinubu signs new national minimum wage bill into law. The residents react to proposed nationwide protests. Plus, Nigeria's D Tigers defeat Australia in Paris 2024 Olympics basketball match. Hello, good morning and welcome to NTA Uyo News at this hour. My name is Okun Ndem. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times channel 103, as well as the social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. And now to the news. President Bola Tinubu has signed the new national minimum wage bill into law. Briefing State House correspondents after the signing, Senate President Godswill Akpabio commended the president, saying that the national minimum wage amendment is for the whole nation, the federal government, the states, the local governments, the private sector, and even for individual employers. Meanwhile, the Federal Executive Council has approved the implementation of the new national minimum wage. Some Uyo residents are willing to participate in the August 1 proposed nationwide protest to draw the attention of the federal government to the needs of the masses. John Paul Alomona, who sampled the opinions of these residents, reports.
Following the current general economic hardship, some Nigerians have fixed a nationwide protest on the 1st of August 2024. Although the federal government and some security agencies have warned citizens engaging in the protests, some Nigerians have insisted that any peaceful protest is the constitutional right of the citizenry, guaranteed under the UN Charter.
I will come out to join the protests from the front line for the government to bring back subsidy. What it translates to is that the pump price of fuel should be sold at least 100 naira. Government should also look at slashing the salaries of our honorable members of the House of Assembly. You can slash it at 50% and it will not affect them at all. That money can be used to pay subsidy, while the common man is able to buy fuel from the normal pump rate. 4, insurgency in the northeast, even some parts of the southeast, they sit at home. Nnamdi Kanu, they should look into releasing Nnamdi Kanu.
They are saying don't protest. It's empty. And that's why I'm telling you, mind you, this is Nigeria. Point. Protest is to show your grievance, that you are not happy with something. It's not something that should be a problem. And every citizen of Nigeria have a right.
Protest will not bring peace. We know things are very hard, but we have to consider that economy is not only in Nigeria.
Some academicians admit that it is wrong for the government to threaten the organizers of the proposed protests while advising youths to seek alternative ways to engage government.
The 2014 National Conference, people should go back there. This is a cosmetic approach that people are thinking about. Go there and address the problem of Nigeria. You protest and change this government, another one will come. Given the structural imbalance, given the problem on ground, look at history. Address history.
The issue is that there has been a legitimate notice over time, for a long period of time. I don't expect the protest to hold. I expect, because the government of the day is a reasonable government, I expect government to step in, call these people into negotiation. What do you expect? What do you want us to do so that, 1, life will be better, 2, there will be peace and order in the society.
It is the hope of Nigerians that the federal government will address some of the demands of the protesters to avoid loss of lives and property. In Uyo, John Paul Alumona, NTA News.
In a related development, Governor Moino of Akwa Ibom State is cautioning planned protesters in a nationwide demonstration not to give in to acts that could cause wanton destruction of lives and infrastructure across the country. The governor was speaking to newsmen in Uyo upon his arrival from the meeting of Nigeria's Governors Forum. Calvin Samuel reports.
Protest is within the right of citizens in a democratic setting. Governor Eno recalls how peaceful protests have been hijacked by hoodlums and enemies of the state in the past to cause destructions of life and property.
Protest is a right of the people, but we want to say that in Akwa Ibom, we have done and we're still doing the very best to address the hunger that is in the land.
Enumerating the steps taken so far by government to ease the pains of citizens, the governor reassures that his administration will continue to seek ways of improving the lives of the people in the midst of the present economic challenges to ensure a better future for all.
We must not forget our experience from the NSAS, where we lost a lot of things to hoodlums in the disguise of protesting. So I'd like to appeal to the Akwa Ibom people to let us reason together. Our youth and indeed all of us, we are all in this together. There is no one party that is just enjoying while the rest are suffering.
The Department of State Service and other security agencies in the country had earlier cautioned against such protests, outlining its possible negative impact on the nation's peace and economy. In Uyo, Calvin Samuel, NTA News.
Livestock farmers in Akwa Ibom State are appealing to the state government for support that will enable them sustain the business in the face of the rising cost of feeds. Calvin Samuel reports that the high cost of feed is a major constraint to livestock farming in Akwa Ibom State. The report.
Alphabet A in the Arise agenda of Moino's administration stands for Agricultural Revolution, and since the assumption of office, Governor Moino has consistently encouraged people to embrace agriculture as the only way of bringing the present economic hardship to an end.
I am unapologetically committed to prioritizing agricultural revolution, tourism development, environmental management.
These young Akwa Ibomite heed the call and are into livestock farming, a lucrative business which is now being seriously threatened by the present economic situation.
Don't normally have lights, like it affects the birds because of what they are feeding on, especially is the water. So without water, the birds, the egg will drop. So
if you want to go into the business, first you need money. After money, you need to buy a land in a better place. You need water, because this business needs water very well. Without water and constant light, I don't think that the business can move very well.
Government help us. They will increase our salary, and at least my family will enjoy. Everyone that working here will enjoy. Everyone will go, they will smile and go back home.
This farm, according to the manager in the past, houses 20,000 layers, which produces about 500 crates of eggs on daily basis, but today they can only cater for 8,000 layers that produces 200 crates daily due to the high cost of feed and other constraints.
Our major help will be will require is just to subsidize the feed for the birds, for the fishes, and for the pigs. And with that, we'll go to really help us.
They believe that with government support, especially in the area of feed, the farm can employ more workers, pay better wages, and contribute its quota to the actualization of food sufficiency in the state and the nation at large.
One thing we have to understand is